Beautiful day, got my Bible, I'm ready to go.
Let's talk about what Jesus wears when he is in heaven. My name's Dakota Lee. I have a gift to see into the spiritual world beyond, and I have been visiting heaven. God's been letting me since I was 12 years old, and I love hanging out with Jesus. When Jesus is in heaven, he often wears his hair back in a low ponytail, and he'll wear sandals, he'll often be barefoot, and he'll wear very loose-fitting clothing. I've seen him in an actual tunic plenty of times, but he will dress sometimes for the occasion. This one time, just because he wanted to make me laugh, he appeared to me in a cowboy hat.
Well, as I sit out here barefoot with my cowboy hat on, y'all not seeing my feet though, for y'all your foot fetishes out there. I am always amazed at how people, when they claim that they have visited heaven or they have visited hell, it is easily describable based on things that we know that are already common features. So Jesus got his hair back in a ponytail. Basically, you're saying Jesus got the long white folks hair. He got the, Caesarea Borgia, because that's the picture that you've seen your whole life, more than likely. And so you think that Jesus got this long, wavy hair when your Bible describes him as having curly hair. Or even the people who lived in that area at the time frame would have had short, kinky hair or more curly hair. So I love how every description always depict this Jesus or heaven or hell or angels in familiar ways that people are used to. Every time you see a video of somebody saying they went to hell, then it's always people in hell that are familiar to them. The music is always familiar to them. The burning and the torturing, the red devil with the horns and the tail that you got from Paradise Lost and Dante's Inferno. Those are always the descriptions. And heaven is always clouds and light and fluffy and angels with the little wings and all these sorts of things. And if a person is truthfully telling a story, then it's always Caucasian. It's always Caucasian heaven. Even with black people in America, you never hear about black heaven. You don't really hear the stories about meeting Jesus of God and they got skin as if it was burnt as bronze. You don't hear about that Jesus in people's, with the black people when they go visit heaven. You don't see the angel with all the eyes as described in Enoch or Ezekiel. You don't see the angel with the head of an animal, the head of a lion, a bear, an eagle, and a man. You don't ever see that one. You never see that one, right? They're always humanoid in their description. They always look like today, which just makes you realize that this is mass hallucination. This is shared mind. This is agreed upon mental thought process, because this is what people have gotten used to or think is the trope that you should follow. So when that DMT hit your brain in your near-death experience, you see what you are used to, what's common to your brain, what you've seen on television, read in books and things of that nature. When you're meditating, you get into that deep meditation and them serotonins and DMT, a little extra is released. That's what it is. Or in this little girl's trip, I just think she's been tripping mushrooms ever since she was 12, claiming that she's been going to visit heaven and Jesus putting on cowboy hats and throwing parties for her and all this sort of thing. This is wishful thinking, and I'm trying to get people to give me some attention. And that's all that is. But whatever shroom she on, I ain't got no problem with the shrooms, to the next person. But stop lying. All right, stop lying about these near-death experiences, these out-of-body experiences, these DMT trips. If your trips are relative to what you are accustomed to, then it's your mind creating these things. I can tell you some of my deep meditations, some of my trips have been what my mind is accustomed to. Very rarely, and it only happened twice, has something been beyond any concept of my mind that I have ever seen, ever. Only twice. Y'all have a great day. And remember always, You got to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.